The rain is getting worse and worse. The road is starting to flood a little bit. I'm actually getting a little bit concerned that we'll get back to the car and it would have floated away. Today we are at war with the weather. We were supposed to be coming here to Nottingham for Andy's trip that he's been wanting to come on for like the last month. We were supposed to come here yesterday, but we ended up not coming because there was a weather warning for storms and England were playing in the Euros and I wanted to watch that. But the real reason is because weather warning for storms.
That's the hook, no.
The only problem is there's also 90% chance of rain this afternoon as well.
Thunderstorms.
And thunderstorms. As long-time viewers will know, Andy hates the rain. He hates thunderstorms. The only thing he hates more than stuff like that is missing his trip to Nottingham, which he's already had to do 2 weeks ago when they were both ill. The idea of missing it again, he wasn't keen. So, should I have brought my coat? My coat's in the car. Yeah, the idea of missing this trip wasn't really an option. So, well then we're not going, Andy.
Should go.
Well, I need to get my coat. So yeah, if you get silly, we're not going. Shut the door.
Let's go walk here.
So, coat now in bag. I don't know how well the camera picked up the complete change in his demeanour when he thought we weren't going to do it. That illustrates the point perfectly. He just got the angry eyes immediately. And yeah, the idea of us not coming was never really on the table. But if it starts to absolutely throw down with rain, he's not going to want that either. So basically we need the rain to hold off for about an hour while we go through the normal tram route, and then we should be okay. We've already been caught in one storm on the drive here though, so cross fingers. Really need to remember to put my wallet back in my bag for the second time in a week. Potentially been caught out by lack of wallet with me because the ticket machine doesn't take contactless or Apple Pay. Luckily, Anna had some oldie time paper currency with her, which...
Stop it!
I don't know why she was carrying cash, but luckily she was. So we managed to pay by cash. Andy is very, very highly agitated. What thing? So we have his medicine, but no syringe apparently, and he's highly agitated. This is going to be an interesting trip. Well, it seems in all the kerfuffle of him generally being in a grumpy, we haven't got a syringe to give him his medicine. We've just searched through the entire bag. We've got the bottle of medicine, but nothing to actually give it to him with. So fingers crossed we don't need to get to that point. But we also have forgotten to put crisps in his bag for him as well. So when we go to eat somewhere later, if we go to eat somewhere later, we'll either have to find somewhere that sells them or swing back via car. Can't see because of the mask, but I am doing my nervous grin. Well, luckily, getting on the tram seems to have chilled him out. So we should be good. I hope we're going to be good. We're at the place where they come from all sorts of different directions, so could be trams from anywhere, any moment. He seems to think there's one coming this way, which, oh, there is. I don't know how he saw it as early as he did.
Daddy.
And pause. Oh,
Well, we're about 2/3 of the way through our normal route. This is the last significant outdoor stretch that we have to do. And so far, these horrible black clouds have held off. I realise I'm massively tempting fate because we are about as far from being indoors as we can be at any point of the trip. Look how impressed she is.
Have you seen the cloud over there?
I know, it is black. But so far, not a drop of rain has fallen upon us since we arrived in Nottingham. So fingers crossed, the next tram here comes quick. It's like a 3-minute walk back to the tram stop where there is shelter. So once we're back there, it can rain if it wants to. Yeah, we normally go into the centre of town. We can still do that even if it's raining, but that part of the trip's not essential. And there's lots of places to shelter there as well. So it looks like we might just be getting away with it. I'm telling a story though.
Look at it.
But now it'll be a fun twist in the story if the next shot we cut to us all being completely drenched. Now we're going to cut to us all being completely drenched. It didn't rain!
That cloud says different, isn't it?
Kev is a genius! Well, we've made it into the city centre. And the rain has finally found us. It's not too bad. Apparently it's coming home. The best thing about it raining is that we needed somewhere to shelter from the rain. So, is this the first time since before? I don't remember the last time we came here. We're in Red's True Barbecue.
Yeah, all these are.
Red's True Barbecue.
What's that mean?
For some barbecue in our own little COVID secure booth.
I'll take that
in here now.
It's not burnt, is it?
Andy's not happy that his breakaways have melted in the heat outside. Crackling time. I don't know what this sauce is.
Oh, it's new.
That sauce is good too. I know I shouldn't really be having crackling, but it's a treat. We are sharing it too. In the old days, we'd have one each and take one home with us. So I used to sell bags of it too. That's what I'm calling food. That is barbecue pulled pork with some slaw, some chips. Anna's got a burger of some kind, and Andy's chips are supposedly on their way.
Sorry.
And the cracklings didn't last long. Sheltering from the rain in here might have been a bad idea. So I think all we've done is
Never mind. It's alright.
given the rain time to get really, really bad, and we've got to make it back to the tram and then back to the car. Glad I went back for my coat at the start of the video. We are now wandering up to the shopping centre, so somebody can look at the massive digital display that's up there, and it is absolutely throwing it down with rain now. Well, he's managed to find some shelter in a doorway of what looks like an abandoned, whatever an express building is, newspaper maybe? Or train? An abandoned old building either way. I'm assuming it's abandoned, it needs a lick of paint if it's not, which is in perfect view of what he wants to film. So at least we're not getting any more soaked than we already are standing here. Plus we can hear the bells in the background. It is throwing it down, yes. It is a very, very rainy day. This is what we were trying to avoid yesterday when it was apparently even worse than this. I don't know if I've mentioned it on the vlog before. I like fire engines. That was a fire engine. The rain is getting worse and worse. The road is starting to flood a little bit. I'm actually getting a little bit concerned that we'll get back to the car and it would have floated away.
It will float down there more than anything.
Rain has eased off temporarily. It's supposed to be pouring it down for the next 3 hours now, so we're making a break for it to try and get back to the tram without getting completely drenched through. I hereby declare our mission a roaring success. We've made it back to the tram without the rain starting again. And it's like the rain never happened now. Did you just throw your mask on the floor?
I might eat, did I?
Silly goose. That's Anna officially declaring we're not going anywhere else. She'll need a mask today.
It was wet from the rain.
Well, Andy's obsession with toilets continues. We stopped at this service station on the way here this morning. He went to the toilet twice in the restaurant. He went, I think there was another toilet he went to as well. Tried to go to the toilet before we left. And on the way home on the motorway, there's 3 different service stations. He asked to go to the first one. We said no. He's kicked off in the car massively. Insisted we come to this one. The frustrating thing is, he doesn't actually go to the toilet in them. I know we've talked about this a little bit and speculated he might have a urine infection or something. He doesn't actually go to the toilet. He's got it in his head he needs to go in and have a look at the toilet. But we've got another 45 minutes to drive. So we've come in to avoid the 45 minutes of screaming about it and hoping he doesn't also have to stop at the next one.
We're end of vlog.
The one good thing about these trips is it means I get to pick up a coffee, which normally I wouldn't get to do because he absolutely hates it. But if he's going to go in there and insist on looking at a toilet, I'm going to make him wait while I get some not crashing the car on the way home juice. Look at the weather now, by the way. We are how far away? No, he's saying end of vlog. He doesn't want to be in the vlog. I'm trying to get him off the camera. We are probably only 15 minutes away from where we were when it was absolutely throwing it down with rain half an hour ago. And it's shorts and t-shirt weather again now. British summer weather is insane. I'm not ending the vlog yet.
At home.
If you don't want to be in it, you can just stand over there. He just really wants to go home now. Well, frustratingly, it seems like Andy was probably right. We could have just ended the vlog where we were in that car park. We picked him up at McDonald's on the way home because he didn't really eat a lot when we were at the restaurant before. And as usual, when we go out somewhere, he's now headed off upstairs to decompress. Anna has gone and done the same. I'm just sitting in here about to get caught up on some Football Manager stuff to be ready for tomorrow. And I'm probably going to edit this video. So I think we're going to wrap things up there. 7 o'clock, no football to watch tonight. What is the world coming to?
I'm not sure I understand.
Neither do I,
Is there something else I
Siri.
can help with?
There isn't, thank you. I'll see you again very soon.